What if I told you you can make $2,000 to $8,000 a month or more using mostly free tools like ChatGPT, Canva, Google Drive, and System.io, without ads, without expensive software, and without working full-time hours? Because one of the biggest lies that people believe about selling digital products online is that you need a big budget, a tech team, or months to build the perfect product before you can make any money. You don't. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how I use ChatGPT and Canva for free to create, market, and sell digital products online. And make sure you stay until the end because the last step is one that actually turns this into a real business instead of just another unfinished side hustle idea. If we haven't met yet, I'm Kimberly Latona. I'm a mom of three young boys and I have a master's in business. And I've spent the last 15 plus years coaching entrepreneurs and building businesses. Over the past several years, I've built an online income stream that allows me to work part-time hours while supporting my family. And digital products have been by far the simplest, most scalable, and most profitable model that I've personally found. So the system that I'm about to show you is exactly why. Okay, so here's the part that most people get backwards. They think that the hard part is creating the product. It's not. Okay, the hard part is building the right system to get the people to actually see it and buy it. And that's why this works. So not long ago, creating digital products was way more annoying, expensive, and slow. You had to write everything yourself, hire designers, editors, copywriters, graphic designers, pay for expensive software, figure out delivery and tech, and spend way too much time trying to make it all look perfect. And now you can use ChatGPT to help you brainstorm product ideas, outline the product, draft content, write emails, write social posts, script videos, and you can use Canva to design ebooks, make guides, create templates, build checklists, slides, workbooks. And if you have a video course, you can use a free filming software called OBS to record video and audio, add visuals, stream live, and make professional looking videos, which is the software that I'm using right now. Okay, that means it's easier than ever to start selling digital products online, even if you're a beginner. And that's why I truly believe that this is one of the best opportunities right now for moms who want to have more flexibility, more leverage, and more income without burnout and without working full time. So let me break down the super simple business model behind this. It is not complicated. There are only four parts. Okay. The first part is your traffic. Okay. The traffic is the content that you're posting online. I usually say to choose one platform. I like YouTube or Instagram. That goes to your freebie, which then goes to your email sequence, and that goes to your digital product offer. Okay, all of those are just one thing. So one traffic source, one freebie, one email sequence, and one checkout. Or one digital offer, okay? Not 10 platforms, not 15 offers, not paid ads, not complicated launches, just one simple system. So let's break this down. Step one is the traffic, okay? So my favorite free traffic source is YouTube because it's a search engine, okay? That matters because your content is evergreen, so it lasts longer, so you work less and you earn more. You can post just once or twice a week and see success with YouTube versus Facebook or Instagram or TikTok where you pretty much need to post daily or at least 4 to 5 times a week to really get traction. With Instagram or Facebook, your content disappears faster and you have to keep feeding the algorithm constantly, but YouTube content compounds over time, over literally years. You can see that a video will get more views and more views, and over the course of a year even, or several years, you will see that it gets so much more traction and so much more visibility than a single social post. So that means that you can work less, your videos can keep getting discovered, and traffic can keep growing long after you post. Okay, and that's one of the reasons why YouTube is such a powerful long-term growth platform for digital products for beginners. So just so you know, last week I got 218 new email subscribers, new leads, and just from a couple videos. Okay, so it really can get a lot of traction and provide a lot of traffic source that leads into real buyers. Okay, so then I offer a free resource that's related to the problem that my audience is already trying to solve. So mine personally is a digital freedom business blueprint. Okay, so yours could be a guide, a checklist, a template, a free training, a blueprint, something that moves people from being casual viewers to email subscribers. Okay, and by the way, you can download this free blueprint in the link below. So the third step is your email list. Okay. And from there, the email does the heavy lifting, which is amazing. Okay. Because email marketing works way better than social alone, like 40 times better than social for actually converting people into buyers. And that's where the trust gets built, questions get answered, and sales happen. Okay. So you're going to set this up you're going to set all of this up only once, and then it's going to keep working for you, which is why this system is so powerful. Okay, step number 4 is your digital product. Okay. Then you sell a digital product that actually helps them solve the next problem or the next step in the problem that they're already trying to fix. Okay. Again, this could be a mini course, a workshop, a resource bundle, like a set of templates, or a membership. Okay, my personal offer is the Digital Freedom Collective. So, my core product is a system that helps you create, launch, and scale a digital product business from scratch. And it's called the Digital Freedom Business Bundle. And it now comes with a membership called the Digital Freedom Collective, where we meet weekly for coaching and Q&A and accountability. That's the system. Okay. So, if you're wondering about the best digital products to sell online, especially if you're just starting, I want to make this super simple. The best digital products for beginners are not usually massive, complicated courses, especially if you're creating the product yourself. Okay, so the best products for beginners are a short workshop or a masterclass, a simple guide, a mini course, a bundle of templates or prompts or systems that help a specific person get a specific result. And the reason for this is because they're faster to create, they're easier to explain, they're easier to sell, and they're easier to automate. Okay. And if you're trying to figure out how to create digital products to sell online for beginners, this is exactly where I would start. You don't need to create a 47 module course to make money online. Okay. You need one simple product that solves one specific problem. And if you want to see exactly how to set the system up step by step, from your product idea to your funnel to the automation, download my free Digital Freedom Business Blueprint below. That's the one I showed you earlier. Okay, you can get that below. Okay, so how I actually use ChatGPT. Let's talk about the practical side. Here's how my clients and I actually use ChatGPT in business. Okay, we use it to brainstorm and validate digital product ideas. Okay, so I actually have a custom GPT bot in the Digital Freedom Collective that helps you sort through your ideas for business ideas, sort through digital products, and actually figure out which one will monetize the fastest and the easiest. We get clear on target markets and audience pain points. Okay, I have prompts within my ChatGPT bot that help you get clear on who your target audience is and who you're going to sell and how you're going to sell it and what you're going to say to them and more different marketing angles. Okay, and writing draft sales emails and outlining offers, generating hooks for YouTube and social media. You can organize messy notes into clear structure. You can draft content faster. Okay, but this is important. So if you're multitasking, come back to me. Okay, I don't let ChatGPT replace my voice, my strategy, or my real life experience. Okay, I use it as a speed tool, not as a substitute for expertise. And that's one of the reasons this still works, even though AI is everywhere. Okay, AI is not going to replace you because you have real life experience, you have real life expertise. You're just using it as a tool to get your clients better results and to be able to communicate the value that you're offering in an easier way for your clients to understand. Okay. People don't just buy information, they buy clarity, strategy, real life experience, real solutions. And that is what AI alone can't replace. Okay, so next thing is how I use Canva. Okay, Canva is where I take ideas and turn them into actual assets. Okay, so I use Canva to create PDFs, digital guides, freebies, product mockups is a big one, social graphics, slides for workshops, thumbnails for YouTube videos. And it just removes the excuse of I'm not a graphic designer. Okay, like who is? You don't need to be a graphic designer to make really great digital products. You just need a simple, clear product that helps someone get a result. Okay, and Canva makes it ridiculously easy to do that, especially with all the templates and photos and graphics that they provide for free or really inexpensive. Okay, so sometimes I get the question, what about master resale rights? Okay, what about MRR? A lot of beginners don't know what product to create, or they don't want to spend the time creating something before they know it will sell. And that's why I also teach my clients how to use master resale rights to earn online. Okay, and yes, that can absolutely be a great starting point. If you don't want to create your own product from scratch, yet. A high quality MRR product can help you start faster, skip the product creation, focus on learning marketing, versus creating products. Okay, keep 100% of the profit, give you a lot of done for you resources. Most MRR products come with the funnel and the sales page and the emails and the marketing and the assets that you don't have to create yourself. And they also provide real testimonials. This was a huge thing for me when I first started. I was like, how am I going to sell something if I don't have any testimonials? Okay, so it gives people confidence when they can see that it's working for someone else. So if you can provide real testimonials, which you can if you have a real program that actually works for people, then you can use those. Okay. But whether you use master resale rights or you create your own, the principle is the same. Okay. You still need a simple system because the best way to sell digital products online is not about having the fanciest product. Okay. It's about solving the right problem, putting it in front of the right people, and using a simple system that actually converts. Okay. So let's talk about the best platform to sell digital products online. If you're wondering about the best platform to sell digital products online, the one that I personally love and use to run my entire business is called System.io. Okay, and I put a link below if you want to get your free software account. Okay, it's not a free trial, it's an actual free account. So this lets you host your funnel, collect emails, send automated emails in a sequence so you don't have to even think about it, create checkout pages, make sales, deliver your product all in one place. Okay, it even has a little spot, a little website for your shop, like so it's similar to what's the one? Not Sam Cart. Stand Store, similar to Stand Store. Okay. And the free tier is incredibly generous. Okay. That means your free tech stack can be ChatGPT, uh, Canva, Google Drive, and System.io. Okay. And you can run a real digital product business with that literally for free. And even if you upgrade to the paid version of all four softwares, which is unnecessary until you're making significant money, it's still a total of less than $60 a month for all four of them, which is insanely cheap to run a six-figure business. And that's why the profit margin is so high. Okay, so this is the part that I really want you to understand and learn from my mistakes, because most side hustles fail because they're too dependent on your time, your energy, constant output, tons of moving parts, or low profit margins. And with digital products, once the product is created and the system is set up, your only job becomes driving traffic to that system. Okay. Once your funnel is set up, all you do, your only job is to get eyeballs on your opt-in page. Okay. You're just sending traffic to your system. Okay. To your automated system. That's it. That's why this model is so powerful. And that's why it works so well for anyone who wants to make income in part-time hours. Okay. And that's also why it's great for moms. And that's why it feels so much lighter than most business models. Take it from me, I have tried so many different business models, and this one feels the easiest, the smoothest, the lightest. Okay. So now here's the most important piece. You have ChatGPT, Canva, a product, a funnel, and a freebie. But if you don't stay consistent long enough for the system to compound, you won't see the results that you want. Okay. The people who win with this don't necessarily have the best graphics or the fanciest brand or the biggest audience or even the best product. They win because they keep it simple, they keep showing up, and they let the systems work. That is what allows this to turn into consistent income. Okay, so honestly, that's where most people get stuck. Not because they're lazy or incapable. It's because they overthink, they get distracted, they piece together strategies that don't actually fit together, and they're following maybe too many mentors or too many gurus, and they're getting so many different pieces of advice that it becomes hard to be successful. Okay, that's why having one clear system, one path, and the right support makes such a big difference. So if you want to see how to make this even easier and more automated, watch this video next, the 3 free automations to get more digital product sales automatically. Because when you combine what you learned today with those automations, this whole business starts to work for you instead of it depending on you 24/7. I'll see you in the next video.